Okay, this should be working now. I'm gonna check my phone again to make sure that there's actually sound coming out and that it's not muted like last time. Let me see. Okay, good. Great. I'm gonna do this again. Good evening, everybody. Um, my name is Captain Obvious, Commissioner of the Players Association of Racket Club, and welcome to the seeding and drawing of PARC's August League and Tournaments. Now, I'm just going to try to do a SparkNotes version because I don't want to have to go through in depth what I did again. But just to give you an overview of the summary, from the reason of why this took so long. We had 30 responses, 30 registrations. That is the most registrations we have ever had in this league's history. So really, really proud of that. Now we can just take a look at the number of people signed registered for the upcoming events. Pickleball, obviously, number one, 24 participants. We got Spinminton with 18, box tennis with 14, multi-sport with 16, and table tennis with 8. And very proud to say that the league has gotten its 12 on the dot. So the league will go on as planned. Very happy for that. So, the whole purpose of tonight is to fill out the brackets. I'm going to be posting in the PARC League section of the Discord server new threads that contain, not threads, but whatever they're called, for each tournament that contain the bracket, the link to this bracket, and the matchups that you will have to play and the schedule. So without further ado, let's just get started. I'm just gonna see who is in the stream right now. I don't know who else is in the stream. I think it was Vizinker who was in the last stream. So shout out to Vizinker for being up or awake at this time. I'm assuming it's the same person that is watching right now, but I could be wrong. Anyways, so let's start off with table tennis. We're gonna go from least to most. So, and we can see these are the people that signed up for table tennis. So when we go to table tennis, we see this. Now, what I want to highlight is if you go to the PARC League and you go to the rules section here, you're going to see there's a rule on seeding. Now, this is just to give you an explanation on how seeding works. The way it works is that the number of seeded players is determined by the total number of participants, specifically half of the closest lower power of 2. So, to give you an example, if there were 5, 7, 9, 13, you would get the closest lowest power of 2 from that number, and then you would divide that number by 2, and that's how many players will be seeded. The rest will be randomly drawn. So, with that being said, we can take a look at table tennis, and we see there's 8 players. So what's the lowest power of 2? What's the closest lowest power of 2? Lower power of 2 to 8. Well, 8 in itself is a power of 2, so that in itself is the answer. So, what's half of 8? That's 4. So that means 4 of these players will be seeded. So, how do we determine that? Well, we use the all-time rankings. This is every single player that's ever played in a PARC event, whether that be a tournament or a league event or the marathon that happened a couple months back. So, if you see here, we have 3 main categories: points total raw, points total adjusted, and points no league. I'll explain that. But to the right of those is basically the points that each individual tournament. So these are the September tournaments here, 2509. This is the October tournaments in the league. See that? We got the marathon over here, 2605. I'm just going to run through on how everything works. So every single tournament or league you've played in gets summed up into these categories, depending on the exceptions for the total. And that is what the one we use is currently total adjusted. Now you might be asking why adjusted, why not raw? And I have to explain the difference for you to understand. So, what is total raw and what's total adjusted? Total raw means that we sum up everything that you've earned from tournaments as is, as well as everything you've earned from league as is. So the best example I can give is Shane, who is Buckeye. Shane earned 1,785 points from the league. That is from the marathon, I'm sorry, which I just denote to as a league. That is just the amount of points he earned in that point system. Now, there was a different point system used in the October leagues back in 2025, and whatever points someone earned from there, they would just be added as is into the total, into the raw total. And that is the number you come up with. However, what adjusted is kind of a curbing mechanism that is put into place so as to not overinflate a player's ranking due to the amount of points they earn in a tournament. So it's basically a set number of points or a capped number of points given essentially to a player based on how well they finished in the league. So if they finished first or second or third in the league, they get a certain number of points regardless of how many points they technically would have earned. And that's the difference. That's why you see instead of Buckeye earning 1,785 points in the raw, his adjusted earning is 750. And you can see Mr. Itty, instead of earning 910 points as in the raw, his adjusted earnings is 270. And the idea of this is to essentially not, like I said, not to overinflate player rankings. Because, for example, if I was to sort this by total raw, you see that the clear top two are Shane and Mr. Itty, with Freddie dropping down to third. And that kind of discredits Freddie from his pickleball championships. So we come back up here and sort it by adjusted. And this is a lot better. As you can see, Freddie, no surprise, Freddie and Kirk, who have the most titles in the league, are 1 and 2, which is how it should be. So, with that being said, this is how we determine the seeding, whoever is higher on the all-time rankings. I don't really care about it. Okay, so anyways. I don't know if any of these players are in the rankings. I know Bobby for a fact is, so I can just double check his name. And what that means is if these are unranked players, it's going to be random seeds. So I'm just going to be doing a quick check to see. Yeah. I should just do it like this. But yeah, I do not think any of these players have ever played in the league before. I feel like No Dix has. No Dix has never played. I guess she, or he or she never did. I apologize if I misgendered him. So, the only seeded player is Bobby Duke, and guess what that means? He gets a free number 1 seed. Now I'm just going to use Bracket Maker to make sure that I am putting the number 1 seed in the right place, and that's where it's going to go. So number 1 is Bobby Duke, and that means the rest is going to be up to chance, and they have to go through the infamous Wheel of Names. Ooh, all right. So this is the Wheel of Names. The seeds are going to be 1. Okay, let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm just going to have to refer back, so on and so forth. Seeds are going to be as such, and we're going to be doing this for every single bracket, so you can imagine this is going to be a long night. So buckle up. Here we go. First spin. For the number 2 seed in the PARC August Table Tennis Tournament, it is Leo Lepercio. Oh, and by the way, hello, Visinker. Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in. I believe number 2 goes opposite of the 1. 3 is probably going to go opposite of the 2 in the same half. So we remove Leo, and we're going to see who's going to get the number 3 seed in this tournament. And it's going to be Speed Shield. Speed Shield. All right. Let's put him down as number 3. Okay. So Leo and Speed Shield are in the same half, and who is going to be in Bobby's half? It looks like not the user you see is going to be the number 4 seed of this tournament. And he's going to go up in Bobby's half right here. Okay, great. Now, who is going to be his opponents? Looks like it's going to be Roosevelt. Roosevelt, it is. Oh, wow. All right. So Roosevelt will play not the user you see in the winner quarters. And now we get to see who's going to be Speed Shield's opponent. Just gonna make sure I'm putting it the right way. 4-5, yeah, 3-6. And it looks like Ronzini, Tennis Pro. Tennis Pro will be going up against Speed Shield. That slots in number 6. Now we're gonna go for the number 7 seed. Obviously, the person not picked is by default the number 8. It's gonna be the one true Dixie. No Dix is number 7. And we'll play Leo first round. And that leaves Moad 1, 2, 3 as number 8. And there you have it. There's your table tennis bracket for the PARC's August table tennis tournament. Water break there. Now, with that out of the way, let's get busy. We got the... looks like box tennis is next. All right, box tennis tournament. Now, let's see who is in box tennis. It's going to be an interesting question. So first we're going to clear out that filter. Come all the way here. I think this is box tennis. Yes, it is. Let's see who's here. Let's see who's here. That should be 14. It's 12. What? That's wrong. There should be 14. Oh, no. There should be 12. No, there should be 14. What the heck? There's only 12? Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I guess there's... Okay. That scared me. I was like getting worried. I was like, there's no way. I just checked the count. And it is indeed 14. Okay. So Freddy, Snappy, Bobby... Not the user you see, but all of those people. Okay. So I can tell you right now, probably the bottom half has never played a PARC tournament. The top 3 have. Maybe a couple. But we shall see. In any case... excuse me. I'm getting tired. It's just hit midnight for me. Oh, and hello. Someone else joined the chat. I don't know who. But hello. So... Let's see, we got 14 participants. What is the lowest power of 8 of 14 is 8. So that means 4 will be seated. Now, I know for a fact, Freddy, Snappy, and Bobby are all in the all-time rankings. And we can see that here, Freddy is here, Bobby is here, and Snappy is there. So they're the 1, 2, and 3 seeds. Question is, I have to double check if these guys are in, and I'll just put it in this column, so it'll be easier. Not the user you see. No. Lil Booty. No. Virtue. You know, I should actually, you know, funny enough, I actually shouldn't be checking this way because usernames change over time, and I actually should be checking the user IDs. No, Emma's new. Amphetamines may have played. Oh. Wait, I'm just need to check. Sanity. Check. Okay, no. Aurelia. Leo. No. Just to confirm, Freddy should be right there. Yep. Snaffy should be right there. And Bobby is right there. Great. So those are the only 2 players that will be ranked in this tournament. Oh, 3 players. Freddy, Snaffy, and Bobby. But it's going to be Freddy, Bobby, then Snaffy. This is box tennis. Yes. So Freddy gets the #1 seed, which means he gets buyed. And Bobby gets the #2 seed, which means he also gets a bye. Now, what does that mean? That means #3 should be, let's see. Yeah, #3 should be right here. That's going to be Snaffy. That means the rest of them go into the infamous Wheel of Names. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. I really hope my personal information wasn't just flashed on the screen there. It might have been. Well, anyways. Here we go for the #4 seed. It's gonna be Gutty. Gutty with the #4 seed. He should be right above Snaffy, I believe. Yes. Gutty slots into #4. Who is going to be #5? Should probably put this up here. Sorry. It's gonna be Virtue. Virtue 13. #5 seed. It's gonna be opposite of the 4. Same quarter. Right there. Alright. #6. Looking like Lil Booty Consumer. Which I think is JD55, if I'm not mistaken. #6 is going to be opposite of the 3. Right there. Now for #7. Is Leo Lupercio. Alright. Leo Lupercio. Right below the 6. Now, if I get silent, it is not because I do not like talking, it is because I am tired. I still got 3 more brackets to go, and I low-key want to sleep. But we are going to finish this. Ronzini, 21, is the #8 seed. It's going to go up top. Alright, now this is where things get interesting. We get to see who is playing who. From this point on, we're going to know the opponents. So, winner of Ronzini and this person is going to have to play Freddy in the winter quarters. And Ronzini's first round opponent is Benji Snow. Benji Snow is the #9 seed. Now for the #10 seed. 10 seed's going to have to play Leo. Leo Lupercio. And it looks like not the user, and it is. Not the user. #10 seed. Just want to make sure this is right. Yes. Alright. Now, winner of those two is going to have to play Bobby Duke. Now the winner of this is going to have to play, #11 seed is going to have to play Lil Booty Consumer, and it's Aurelia. Aurelia gets the #11 seed and will play Lil Booty Consumer. Now, we're down to the last 3 seeds. #12 is going to have to play Gutty. Oh no, I'm sorry. #12 is going to have to play Virtue. And it's Speed Shield. Speed Shield is going to have to play Virtue. #12 seed. Okay, and now for our bottom 2 seeds. Winner of this spin plays Gutty. Loser's gotta play Snaffy. That's gonna be tough. And it is Emma. Emma 12, the new guy. Emma 12ita. #13. That's to make sure. #13. And then #14 is gonna be Amphetolix. Great. There you have it. Box tennis done. Woo! All right, that is 2 down, 3 to go. Let's just keep chugging, shall we, and move this along very smoothly. Next up, probably Spinment. If I had to take a guess, Spinminton or Multisport? Multisport it is. Number 16 to 18, yeah. Well, ooh, apparently still had old names here. That shouldn't look like that. Anyways, that was embarrassing. So, 16 player bracket's pretty easy. Just have 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. Okay. So, who is in the multisport? Surprise Buckeye is not. Hold on, I'm just curious. Oh yeah, Buckeye is not. Okay. I'm just curious. I'm just curious to see like who's actually playing what, you know? Yes. Okay. So, if we have 16 players, closest power of 2, lower is 16, because 16 is a power of 2. But that by 2, and that means 8 of the players are going to have to concede it. So, I know for a fact, Itty, Disarstar, Freddy, Bobby, Shane, Astral, Debatcher are all seated. I know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's just a matter of figuring out their seeds, and we already checked all of those people, so there's no point in trying to check them again. So, believe this is how it's gonna look. Freddy, Debatcher, Shane, Itty, Astral, Bobby, and Disarstar. 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. Those are our top 7. As is. Just gonna put them here for reference while I go into the Spinminton bracket and fix it. This is Spinminton, I believe. Oh no, it's multisport. Whoopsies. Multisport. Okay. So let's make sure I'm doing this correctly. 1 goes here, I know that. 1 and 2 are the easiest. So Freddy and Kirk are on opposite sides of the bracket, and 3 and 4 are in the middle. It's going to be Buckeye and Mr. Itty. Next, we got Astral, Bobby, and Disarstar. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 5 is going to be up here. It's going to be Astral. 6 is going to be down there. Good. And 7 is our start. Okay. That's going to leave 8 up there. Okay. We are ready. So all of those are seated. Sorry, stuff ready. So Virtue, Speed Shield. So that should be 9. Yeah. It's time 7 is 16. All of those 9 are going into the wheel of names. Shuffle it up. Shuffle it up. That's speed. Oh, we got 4 more people. Hey, whoever's hopped in, feel free to say hi as we go through this drawing, and welcome in. The number 8 seed for the multisport goes to Benji Snow. Number 8 goes there. And now we will get to see who his opponent is at number 9. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, no one really knows. And it's Gutty with the number 9 seed. There it is. Gutty. Number 9. Number 10 seed's gonna have to play the Zarstar, I believe. Yep. And it's close, but it's Roosevelt. Wow. That is going to be one heck of a first round matchup. Desar, Star, and Roosevelt. The multi-split. Number 11. That's gonna have to play Bobby. Moad at the buzzer. Number 11 seed is Moad. 1, 2, 3. Just want to make sure that's correct. Yes, we'll have to play Bobby. Number 12 seed. Now we'll have to play Astral. And it looks like it's going to be Tennis Pro. Yep, Ronzini. Tennis Pro it is. This is the number 13 seed now. Gonna have to play Mr. 80. Looks like Leo. And yes, it is Leo Lupercio. Now, '14 seed's gonna be Speed Shield. Gonna have to play Buckeye. Still got the fight for the last seed. Winner plays Kirk, loser plays Freddy. There it is, Virtue 13. '15 seed. Virtue and Aurelia. The number 16 seed will play Freddy. There it is. Multi-sport bracket is done. That's 3 down now. We still got 2 more brackets to make. And the next will be Spinminton with 18 participants. Okay. Now, Spinminton is a really interesting scenario, as you can see here, because of the way that there's actually going to be 2 first-round matchups, so the bottom 4 will unfortunately be fairly unlucky. Okay. Let's check Spinminton. I just saw it right there. Excuse me. Or bless me. Let's see how many we got. 18. There it is. Okay. Now, what's the closest power of 2 to 18? Well, 16 divided by 2 is 8. So we're looking for 8-seeded players again. Obviously, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, wait. I don't know why I just highlighted Roosevelt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That might be it. Well, let me check Psychotic. I think Psychotic Poet might be there. Yep, they are. 6. I could have sworn that Amphetalix was here. Dixie's not even here. Okay. So I think we only got 4-seeded players. It's not what I wanted to do. The Thatcher. Psychotic. Make it 5-seeded players. Excuse me. What the heck? One, two, three, four, five, six. There we go. Six seated players. I got very, very confused. Okay. So the rest will be going to the Wheel of Names. The order is Freddie. I'm surprised Mr. Itty's not in this. Freddie, Kirk, Buckeye. Let's check an 18-player bracket. Yeah, 1, 2, and then 3, 4. As usual. Ready? Then it's a Batcher, then Buckeye. The Badger, by the way, is Kirkless Man. I don't know if any of you knew that. This should be number 3. And number 4 is Bobby. And then Bizarre Star, and then the Psychotic Bone. Yeah. Bobby, Bizarre Star, Psychotic. Okay, sorry. It's number 5 up top there. Number 6. Okay. So we got 6 players ranked, which means we have a lot of players unranked. Yep, that's the right amount. They go into the infamous Wheel of Names. Alright, number 7 seed. Number 7. Looks like it's gonna be Aurelia. Number 8 seed down. Roosevelt. Number 9 seed and Roosevelt's opponent. Ooh, Gutty. That is going to be a very fun matchup. Oh, what? Gutty. Number 10 plays the 7 down here. Looks like it's gonna be JD55 at the end. Little booty. Now for number 11. Gonna be playing against the Psychotic Poet. Looks like it's Speed Shield. And Benji Snow is the number 12 seed. Number 13 is going to have to play Bobby. Emma 12ita. New guy again. Number 13. All right, and now we go for number 14, which is the last possible position you could have in the round of 16, guaranteed. It's gonna be no dicks. 15 goes to the bottom. It's gonna be Tennis Pro, Ronzini. Looks like Amphenolix. Last two. And not the user you see will be number 17. And we'll play Amphenolix the round of 32. Leo is also being deferred to the round of 32. We'll have to play Tennis Pro Ronzini. Winner of those matches will play Debatcher and Freddy, which is Kirk. Freddy, I'm sorry. Debatcher is Kirk. Freddy is just Freddy. All right, there it is. Our Spinminton bracket. Oh, I'm almost afraid to do this last one. Pickleball. There are 24 players in pickleball. And this is a very, very wild bracket. So, pickleball. Wow. There are 24 people. 24 in itself is not a power of 2, because you go 2, 4, 8, 16. So, what that means, 16 will let you jump over 32. So anyways, 24 is in the middle. That means is the closest lower power of 24 is 16, and half of 16 is 8. So there's supposed to be 8 seeded players here. I know these 3, that requires some checking. Sultan is there. Abash is there. Oh, shoot. I don't think Nichols is there. Strill's definitely there. None of these. Debatcher's definitely there. Zoli. Marks. Emma. Amfet. Ronzini. Okay. So we need 8 seeded players. I think we got it. Mavash, Shane, Astral. Oh, and Kirk. So these will be the seeded players. Sorry, I just blanked out there. What order? Freddy the Bachelor, Shane. Did we miss Mr. Itty up top? We did. Shane, Itty, Astro. Snaffy. Oh, Bobby Duke and Snaffy. Okay. Sanity check really quickly. I just want to make sure Bobby Duke was ranked. Okay, we're good. Bobby Duke, Snaffy Duke. Sultan Mabash. So this is the order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Mabash is out. Okay. So these are gonna be the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seeds. So Freddy is the number 1 seed, no surprise about that. Kirk is number 2. Buckeye, number 3. Number 4, Mr. Itty. Number 5, Astral. Number 6, Bobby. Seven is Snaffy. Number 8, Sultan. Okay. So, with that being said, I think Sultan has more than Mabash. Yeah, it does. So, we counted 16. That's how many times we're gonna have to drop one. Okay. Alright, here goes nothing. Number 9 seed. All these seeds do not have buys. They gotta play to win. Bashi 8 is number 9 seed. Just Mabash. Number 10 seed. Benji Snow. 10 seed. Eleven is above the 6. Oh my goodness. Okay. Emma. Number 12 is Nichols. Okay, 1/4 of the way there. Thirteen is Zoe. See number 14. It's gonna be not the user. Now number 15. Moan. Okay, number 16 seed now. 75Y9. Gonna be up top. Now for 17. And for 75Y's opponent, gonna be Leo Lepertio. Now for number 18. Roosevelt. Number 19 now. It's gonna go play the 14. Okay, can there be no dicks? The one true dicks. '21st seed is gonna be close again. Ronzini gets it at the end. It's gonna go to Tennis Pro. What the heck? Oh, there it is. Of the 12. Got 3 more. 3 more seats to go. Speed Shield. Gotta play number 11. Now for the last two, bottom 2. It's gonna be Marcos. Marcos will get the 23rd seed. Leaving Virtue for the number 24 seed. That's all I'm gonna. And that is it. The pickleball bracket's pretty wild, but that is how it looks like. Okay. Now, to reveal the league rankings. 3, 2, 1. There they are. So, league, like I said, we have enough players for the league, 12 players, and we have just enough for 2 tiers of 6. 12 exact on each side. Now, what you can do to see basically what I did was to decide which is in which tier is I did not use October league results. I started from scratch and used the all-time rankings. The only 3 there were Buckeye, Itty, and Bobby. And I ranked them accordingly by 1, 2, 3. Now, everyone else was unranked, so I had to judge my ranking based on, just their points. So, you can see I have the ranking for box tennis. These are from the leaderboards, by the way. There's badminton ranking and pickleball and table tennis. And I just picked the lowest each time. And that's what allowed me to determine who gets to go into diamond tier and who has to stay back down at gold. And this is what the state looks like right now. So, to be clear, for the league, guys, you gotta play 1 best of 3 set match in each of the 4 sports, and that can become a multi-sport match or series. And those... Wait a second, I think I'm just saying gibberish. Oh yeah, no, I'm not. Multi-sport match or series, and that would then determine your win and loss rate, right? So the winner of your group, remember, you have to play funny enough, the poll said you have to play everyone in your group. I put in the rules, and it's not necessarily there, that you only have to play. You can miss one, but ideally you want to play everyone because that gives you better chance of promotion. Now, obviously, you can't promote in the diamond tier. You can only remain, so top four will remain, but the bottom two do relegate down to gold. And for the gold, you want to promote. In order for you to be qualified to promote, you need to play at least everyone -1. So in other words, you got 5 opponents, you got to play at least 4. Simple as that. But ideally, you should play everyone. And so that's that. All right. So details about everything will be posted sometime tomorrow, but the brackets are available, and you guys can play your matches. I'm gonna put actual schedules and stuff like that later on. I'm really tired, so I feel like I'm gonna start saying random stuff. So with that, I'll be signing off. Good night, everyone, and we'll be seeing you at the park.